Welcome back to the show. It is time for Train between Luminosity and Optic Gaming. We saw a great performance from Optic Gaming. We saw a great performance from Config in particular. Can that continue through to Train? Luminosity obviously very familiar with Train. We've casted many a Luminosity game in older versions of Luminosity and the new looks much better. So perhaps they can get some revengeance on them. It's a Metal Gear Solid reference because they have a game called Revengeance.
Yeah, I actually wanted to play it. It looked really cool. They have the techwear suits and stuff, and
I'm so
fight
far behind.
mecha monsters.
Has he got like a mech arm on that one?
Yeah, I think there's like different replacements and stuff you can have. It looks cool.
You could do one of those. You need augmentations.
I do need augmentation.
Speaking of augmentations, there was a poker player who somebody bet him like something like $100,000 to get breast implants and keep them for 6 months.
Oh, I remember that. I heard about that. Yeah.
He did it, but then he just kept them in because he kept winning money with them. So he just has like breast implants and he's got boobies.
What do you mean kept winning money with them?
I don't know. I mean, it's Vegas, isn't it? Like he's just, you know, he's got a degenerate ring of friends. So somehow having breast implants gets him money. Maybe he's like, I bet you don't know how big my chest is, or I don't know, but yeah. I don't know, man. People, different strokes, different folks. That's all I have to say. Optic Gaming starting on the CT side. That.
Yeah, I think Optic will have a really good time with this. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they do against Luminosity. A good trained team as well in their own right, but we know Optic or Stanislaw can do a very good job on this map. So looking forward to seeing that preparation. Gade, going to spot a couple players. This is not. This is actually a pistol round that you see commonly enough. 2 players towards inner, creating some presence, then wrapping back through Pop Dog, as well as having 3 men pushing up alley, as we see now from Luminosity. And they'll make their way forward with a pop flash, and they have a good way to combine onto the A-bomb site, splitting the defense effectively. And you can see how effective it is. It's looking really good here. They're just sandwiching with perfect timing. Config, please. Thank you, Config.
Damn.
And also, they're supposed to win.
Yeah.
From that position. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and also, I keep forgetting, but I'm a pet and his potential impact. I'm gonna ask him to do an interview just so we can get. We need more information, clarity, and understanding about what it means to be a coach and what different coaches have done, and we need constant updates too, because I feel like the role changes quite a bit by the season as people get more improved and have more experience and everything. Yeah,
coaches and analysts I think are 2 different things. Oh, this dude is just ready today.
I'm a pet's a coach though.
I thought he was an analyst.
No.
Oh.
You've broken James. He's been living a lie on this for so long.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't like the title coach. But the reason is because when I used to work in commercial real estate, there were lots of, in that kind of genre, especially in that kind of line of work, especially for a smaller company, there are lots of people floating around who want to like coach you on, you know, how to be more effective, this and that. And some are cool, but a lot of it's tedious. And my boss used to force those people on us, and I found a lot of them really annoying. So there are always things you can learn, but sometimes the people you are learning from are the problem.
This boost, the reverse. It's exposed to outer, but it won't be cleared. I mean, can he accidentally clear this?
I'm not sure. I've seen this a couple times. Ooh, very quick to shoot there. With a pistol that you know if you get the think, you're not going to get the kill straight away anyway. Sad. Could have been so much more. Either way, for Luminosity, they'll be happy. No sadness for them. They get the rounds, which only 2 below that.
What?
Any people dying?
Luminous.
Also,
Luminosity.
Tarek modded me in his stream yesterday, so I'm well on my way to becoming Cloud9's coach.
Nice.
Ooh, look at you.
That's the first step you have to take. You have to get modded in Tarek's stream.
Yep.
You can often find me in Tarek's DM server on the LA server. Got 5 ping. Four HE grenades. And there they go. But Luminosity smartly started slow. They are the kings of slow style on Train.
When did they dethrone Complexity, James?
Oh, well, they used to be slower than that. Luminosity are the slowest. They're as slow as you can go when they want to be. I mean, it doesn't mean they'll be successful, which they weren't, but
yeah,
they got that. They're ready for the slow.
it did change after Cello and Neckers, I felt like, though. I feel like they became more
Don't do
aggressive.
it, Don't do it.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh, are they still walking? Oh, they don't know. Uh-oh. Oh, they made no...
Oh, man. They could have just walked down the ladder. Barloff gets a knife there. Unless they get baited by a teammate. Now they're trying to go. Running out of bullets. There is the Mac 10, but people are in position already. Noble efforts, I suppose.
Don't know what was the... Anyway.
I guess he wanted to make space for a reload, but he couldn't get past the angle.
Double up.
Right out the gate.
Hornfeek and Shaspan. And a default from Luminosity.
Down they go again. Look at the angles. Connor's almost an artiste. Just needs to wear some weird trousers. He's good to go.
Is that all it takes?
It's easier than you think.
I think you need like one thing, right? So I think for him, get some weird trousers going. And he's good to go. For you, Dan.
He could actually work in his pajamas if he wanted.
I suppose. I mean, I used to take my trousers off during the broadcasts.
It's true.
So can't really complain. Not in a position to criticize. I do want a Hello Kitty tracksuit though. To wear at a major. I've actually searched for them, but I think I'd have to get one tailored. I'm not that desperate for one.
You have to steal one from a Yakuza boss, James.
Yeah. He must have got it made to order.
Steal from the Yakuza. Showtime steals the life of Cajun B as they make their move into the A site. Easy does it. Very explosive, but very delayed outside push has worked out wonders here for Luminosity. The double orb setup did nothing against that. That's not what you want to see if you are in the position of Optic at this point in time.
The interfake worked out really well. Really, really well. Helped the two players. And there was a lane open. There was IV open for the op, but Clinching didn't seem to have a free shot. Showtime hit some shots himself. 4-0.
And not able to keep any AWP alive. It's kind of a big deal. One of the reasons why this is quite cool is because Luminosity also is trying to see what Optic are doing late in the round. Again, this is why pacing is important. You see what the CT setups look at different periods of the round. At a very, very late point, it can often be the case that a team will actually pull players out from the very forward positions and play further back, clearing these close choke points. As we see Luminosity once again using the same round, but this time at a very fast pace, preventing the CTs from getting into position in time in a close, in the close choke points. So.
We saw the map start to move. Saw it start to move. Right then. Game time once again for Optic. What can we see from them? 5-0. We've got a full buy. They've got all the tools that they could want. See what they can do. One player headed towards IV, appears to be Config, unless I'm mistaken. Oh, look at this jump from Miel. That is not the normal angle. Those are not the normal peaks. Oh my days. That was beautiful. So confident, looking at the floor as he jumped into that position. I need to replay that. I need to absorb the information, but there's still a round to be won. Stanislaw spotting a lot of information here. The ladder will... Okay, Cello saves the bacon. Still a 2 versus 2. Cajun B falling out of the heaven position. There's Gade versus Cello and Yell. Bomb heading towards B. Yell, is he there to run distraction? There are grenades towards the B bomb site. Oh, it's a trap. Not a trap, but a fake. But the Gauntlet's run still has to happen from the Pop Dog position.
Oh, I was about to say, Gade can do this. Could barely utter a word before Yell finds him.
That was tough. Stanislaw, I think he knew that someone was in ladder, but he couldn't wait long enough to see if he would peek. So the only thing he could do is try to knock down as many as he could. And if he got Yell, I mean, Yell continued on to get 2 more kills that round, so that was a critical engagement, but good coverage from Luminosity, and a wicked opening pick from Yell.
6-0. Luminosity having quite the T side, and again, just watching their journey for a few years now. So nice to see plays like this from Luminosity, when they used to struggle so much on the T side, indecisiveness, playing the clock down to the point where it became their enemy rather than their friends. Now we have some solid executes from them.
Play from Optic into T main. Could work out. This is the risk at Luminosity run. And not have anybody in that position to watch for this. Playing very passively and spotted. Trying to take the fights. I feel like this was not a fight you ever wanted to take. I feel like you want to force them to clear in a close position. I feel like I've been disappointed.
Well, I mean, yeah, they can pick to see somebody if someone's there. If they're not, then they can flank. But if there is someone there and you don't catch them off guard, you might not want to go back to the well.
Yeah, I feel like there's just so much strength in just like creating a spot where you force them to clear it. Maybe they make a mistake. They take time doing it. It offsets what the rest of the team wants to do to combine into the A site attack, which splits up the attack a bit more, as opposed to just taking the aim battles. But maybe I'm being too critical, Londers.
I like it.
Londers likes being critical. Double up back again. So last time we saw the double up, Luminosity ran a super slow round. They went for a fast burst onto the A site at maybe 30 seconds left or something like that. And at that point, Optic had pulled all their players from the front of the bomb site all to around the bomb train and alley. And this gave a lot of space to Luminosity. We'll see Shazam going for the pick. Oh, he's going to miss this one. Does he go back for it, or does he try to get to safety? Forced back. Tough scenario for Shazam, but he stays alive. That's the most important thing.
Moving towards Ivy is PKL. One player there, and one player's moving around the corner to E-Box for the CT side. And that might be important. Slow round from Luminosity. There's a flashbang successful, as well as a frag afterwards. Now that will compromise some positions. Starting to abandon Ivy after all, but will it be the A play? There's no lurkers towards B. Still 2B in B for Optic. The grenade investment will force CTs into aggressive angles. Config out in the open, almost good for the second kill, but the numbers game is surely too great. Shazam, the jump is not good enough for PKO. He sees the shadow of the player on the high ground, but there's so many places for him to cover. He'll get taken down, leaving Gade alone, 1 versus 3. Still has T on the high ground, a T on the bomb train, and a T E-Box. How does he get the 1 versus 1? Necker's giving the sound cues away, Yell getting the kill.
Damn.
Pretty good round from both teams. I felt like the adjustment from Optic was good, like having Stanislav and Pop Dog and so on, having Config a bit more further forward later into the round. I felt like the adjustments were good.
Yeah, it did seem good. I thought the ladder take was pretty clean. It's like a kind of, they did it standard, but they covered all the basic options. Like they made sure that they threw the Molotov, and I think the one finer detail was they threw the flash while the Molotov was still going, just to make it a little bit more confusing.
Yep.
Yell with the fast peek to deter Optic from trying to make a play into Pop Dog. Yell showing that kind of capability. Oh! Guess who? It's Config. Anyway, Yell showing that kind of capability made deter Optic in the buy rounds from taking Pop Dog. And if he has a good spawn, then that will mean early possession for Luminosity. No double stacks required.
So inner for Luminosity. The bomb is making its way there, slowly but surely. And CT's all rotating, actually, and they have a flank. This is a winnable round, actually. Oh, if Config had gotten that kill, but Gade is doing some damage here. He's got that scout, and he's making it work, but his teammates are all gone. Still, though, putting out the damage. This is the checkmate, though. The rotation back through Popdog into a plant, and Gade can be settled, satisfied. Can't think of a third word to complete the trio, but he can be happy that he has the AK to save. He can be sated.
Satiated.
Beep, boop. Beep, boop. I feel like we need more things to entertain us on the map. Like animals. We get those animals.
You want more animals, do you?
Let's turn up the chickens. Let's take the chicken slider and slide it all the way
Crank
to the
it up. Let's get turns. I played Inferno.
Give the chickens alcohol too.
I played Inferno yesterday, and on the balcony on B, there were 4 chickens standing in the corner of the balcony together. 4. And they were there for multiple rounds until I shot them. And then I got distracted shooting them and I died.
What would you rather have, spatulas for hands or fight 100 chickens while on PCP?
I don't know what PCP is. Is that glue?
It's the drug they did in Training Day that he gave him in the beginning.
Oh, if I can't imagine, if I actually took some kind of drug, I would be absolutely wrecked.
So you want spatulas for hands?
No, I want hands.
Yeah.
I just don't know what would happen. Probably fall asleep or something.
That's not good. Get pecked to death.
But why would they want to attack him anyway? You're making assumptions about chickens here. Maybe they can coexist.
Dan and I have investigated chickens and they did not attack.
They didn't seem to give a damn. They were a bit aloof, to be honest. Seemed like
Yeah.
Well, these ones are trained. Anyways.
9-0 for the Luminous ones.
Oh dear. Luminous this.
Okay, those nades are doing 57 damage. I've seen that multiple times.
Right.
Versus head armor, when I thought the max was supposed to be 50.
Clearly you were mistaken. I think it's more to 60 than 50.
Is it?
I think so. I don't know, I haven't researched it, but I think so. Most I've seen it do versus an unarmored opponent is 101, where it collided with a player and did damage and then exploded. Very satisfying grenade kill.
Need to consult a Counter-Strike scientist, Launders.
Sloth Squadron.
Yeah.
50 seconds on the clock. And Luminosity have been seen towards Ivy with 2 players. Config rotating around. But again, this is like old Luminosity really running the clock down. 3 players now at Ivy. 30-second mark starting to move forwards. But with 2 players spotted, is it obvious to Optic that's going to be 8? They've got 4 players on the A site. The CTs finally hitting the shots now. Is Config going back to the well for a second one and a third one, and the bomb has been taken away. So perhaps something that was quite telegraphed for Luminosity with the Ivy play not going successfully for them. 12 seconds for showtime. What can he really hope to do in a situation? Try and take some players out, it seems, but Optic know that they need the money.
That was so nice from Config. That was so nice. Oh my god, just... They got so bodied here, so absolutely bodied.
But also, like, his player side, as soon as he spots 2 players towards Ivy, Optic have a good idea. I mean, he spots 1 player, but the run boost out in 2, right? So Optic are like, all right, it's going to be A. They've got 2 players this late in Ivy, and they've got 4 people in A, so...
Yeah.
I think it was maybe not going to work so well for Luminosity anyway. And they changed the pace completely, charging into the A site now. And we'll see if it works for them. They've lost 2 players early, but they can get the bomb down quickly. Or can they? Only 2 of them left now. Showtime's gun has been spotted. But he'll punish Stanisław. Leaving Yell alone.
It seems like Luminosity only have 2 gears. Okay. Super fast or super slow. It seems like there's nothing in between.
It's very sensitive acceleration pedal.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like that, because we'll see how things continue to pan out for them, but that's generally how they have been attacking situations. We'll see the double ops here continuing for Optic, and Config, you can see why he's open. He's been pretty damn good. Oh, going for the backwards bunnies. Oh, I don't think even if he had landed the bunnies that he would have actually been able to win that battle, but it was a cool attempt. Though you're sad he didn't have a teammate throwing that pop flash. But
Sometimes dry is okay for if you're opping, but op versus op, yeah. Potentially. Oh, Yell didn't clear properly. Does he think he's done with it though? Because it looked like
Barrel certainly showed. Oh! The lineup! That's huge. Luminosity are so screwed. Well, Nekis is so screwed. He's the only one left. The last one left.
Do they still? I think they still have money. Just about. We shall see. He has a minute on the clock, and he'll jump around until he dies.
yeah, they've got the cash.
I think he's trying to bait a shot, but he did bait a shot ultimately, and it killed him.
Nice. Well, it's time for round number 30. My favorite time. My favorite round. Still the double ops working in for Optic. We'll see the flash. Conflict's like, flash me in this time and I'll get the kill. And he was right. What a smart human.
Coach Dan.
Ivy's turning into kryptonite for Luminosity at this point. Lost the last 2 rounds.
Oh, he's going back.
Starting with Ivy.
Wow.
And Yell too close to the corner of the wall. That'll cost him. And now they keep trying to take Config out, but he has the advantage. Oh, the timing though.
I can't believe that.
Well, finally Config's dead, but he's wasted a lot of time. He was flashing immediately, so you see Luminosity trying to make plays elsewhere. Still a man down at the moment. Bomb not spotted unless they've seen Cello for Optic Gaming.
Look at this dilemma for Optic right now, because the question for them is how do we get in? How do we get one person in? Because they need to get one person in somewhere to make plays, and they can't get in B. They can't get in alley. Now Pop Dog is risky. You don't know what's going on there. T main needs to be cleared. So by the time they clear T main, which is seems like where they want to go, it's going to be perhaps 30 seconds left. And so that then means that they have to be committed through there. Optic happy to play 2 players here. They have the AWPs, so that's fine. And they have Cage and B as well in Pop Dog. So good positions all around for Optic. And now they realize what's going on.
This is where you just walk through the smoke, because they can't afford to hold it.
There goes the bomb. There goes the round. This is quite the comeback from Optic Gaming. That bomb plant is a catastrophe. The lack of bomb plant is a catastrophe for Luminosity. And again, more shenanigans from Config.
This is sick. And this is what you should take an inventory of angles that you can clear, walk clearing with an op that there's literally no way they can win the fight versus you from, because you're too far away from the wall.
Yeah.
Pointed out.
Geometric advantage. Indeed.
Okay, well, this is pretty good bunny hopping. Bouncing out of the round, though, is Yell.
Yeah, Config was impressed. Is that nice? Nice, mate. But now you're dead. Well, I mean, the thing is, like, also that's weird about that is that jumping with the deagle, you can't, there will never be success. Never. The landing inaccuracy on the deagle, if you don't know, is perhaps one of the worst, if not the worst, of any gun. That is a better approach!
What?
You've got to take your time, be patient, respect the deagle, it will respect you. Cello is full of respect, and now Shazam. That needs to bring the respect back. So he's the last man standing. This is a very unlikely turn of events. Shazam. Money is awkward.
So it is.
Sitting in Z as they pivot around him.
Someone's reversing a truck. It's gone now. Probably pallets full of who knows what. Pipes. Oh! Well, now Shazam has been spotted. He has a Molotov. And that smoke makes it easier for him to deploy it. He's creating space. There's a flashbang. Where's the Molotov play?
Oh, he's going with a P250. Uh-oh.
Rang the bell. Or hit him. If he rang the bell, he would have been dead. With the time on the clock, he throws a Molotov from the back of green train. And they almost have to plant back train, which he can try to spam. Or he can, you know, in the meantime, I think he has to use a Molotov there. Especially as it was an eco rounds. They would be unlikely to have any, well, get their Molotov out, man, in my opinion. Doesn't mean you win a round, but it would certainly cause problems as that bomb plant, which they have pressure to land. Last round of the first half, both teams on the bye now. Double figures for Luminosity. Can they get the last one, though? Shadows showing for Stanislav.
Yeah, they should probably flash into that. It's coming in from that side, you're showing your shadow.
Gate's playing this. I was going to say Gate's playing this perfectly. I'm surprised Neckers wouldn't check for the CT that's in the middle of the yard. That's very often going to be a position that CT will occupy, and Gate has done more than his fair share of damage at this point. He's held on to a good deal of space as KGB is deflected.
Oh my god, the round was not over. They had 3v2.
I
kind
thought
of
it
rushed
was
that
done.
pop dog smoke push.
It is not done. The bomb, though, that is not a planted bomb.
Oh.
Config, where do you go here?
Oh my god, are they going to clear him? Oh, they do.
Oh my god, that was very weird. Very, very weird rounds, and that's how the first half ends. I still feel like if Optic win the pistol, that the game is going to be like a 16-14 game. I think they will have a strong T side, but we'll have to see if they can win that pistol. It's all going to come down to that. They unfortunately have not given themselves room to work with that CT side of theirs. Luminosity proving once again that Train is a map that they can play.
Not over yet, though. Now they must defend. I would like to see them lose the pistol rounds, just so they get the proper challenge of, you know, through both halves. So we can truly see what shape Luminosity are in on Train. 4 people stacked around Ivy and the bomb train. Is this a hard read? Because Complexity are executing onto A. Molly at back train. Yell around the smoke. A wall of smoke from the T side. The bomb will get planted. Cajun B with an instant tag onto PKL. There is another player, though, to his immediate right. And that's Neckers. Cajun BC just making some steps. He's baiting. He's trying to run distraction, slow down the time for the CT side. Kits collected by Showtime. 3 versus 4. Cajun B still is a problem towards Ivy. Desperation plant from Showtime, but it will not produce results. Pistol goes to Optic.
Did they do 5 Kevlars?
No, they had a... Who?
That was Luminosity, sorry.
No, they had a Kits.
Okay, okay. Well, the Force Spy comes in. Force is strong. CT Force and Train, probably one of the strongest maps for the CT Force. How will Optic play it? I think something we've learned from Stanislaw in the past is that he's got some good anti-force spies.
Stanislav.
Stanislav. I'm gonna always try to say it exactly like that voice recording.
Stanislav.
Stanislav.
Like a girl, then.
Exactly.
Okay. Whatever floats your boat, Dan.
I'm just trying to be as true to it as possible.
By changing your sex. Config taken out. Trying to harass the drop zone area. I don't know if the gun fell down. Doesn't seem so at the moment. Okay. an exchange of fire elsewhere, and there's a 2-man advantage now for Luminosity. Gades is walking into his doom. Stanislav may have given some sound cues away. The bomb will not be defended by Luminosity. They have a 3-man advantage. Steps being made. He will be heard now, surely, by the player close to Pop Dog. See a rotation for a second man towards the B bomb site. Horrible situation for Stanislav, trying to bait people forwards. Cello now in the Pop Dog. 20 seconds, and it seems that Stanislav.
This is
Go
killing
and
me.
listen to some music.
This is killing me.
It's because you're a North American oppressor, that's why.
He's gonna let that claim sit there, Lawrence.
That I'm an oppressor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the viewers decide.
You're
Yeah.
an unlikely oppressor.
Who is the oppressed?
I don't
and who is the
feel
oppressor?
threatened by this claim.
It's like when the short dude is the leader of a gang. You know, it's unlikely, but
It's always
you
a
never
short
know.
dude.
I feel like we need a poll of all the people in the
Who
studio.
was it? Was it Joe Pesky?
Pesci?
Pesci, whatever.
Pesky Joe.
Joe Pescatarian.
I'm on a pesca diet.
Well, Luminosity are in a strong position now.
It's a diet where you eat fish that eat fish.
That's actually amusing.
Stanislaw
Mercury levels.
with the Galil. Does he go in second? Does he go in third? Is it truly Operation Human Shield? They've closed the distance. The spray from Showtime, good for 2 kills. The CZ, he's... Oh, the knife! Denied. I respect it.
But on the point of fish that eat fish, you know, like you shouldn't eat swordfish because it consumes loads of fish. It has loads of mercury, and it's got like 30 times more mercury than salmon, than like Atlantic salmon. FYI. Anyway.
I'm not actually on that diet. That's just a reference.
Yeah, just say, man, stay away from that swordfish.
Okay.
Just trying to be a good friend here. Just trying to be a good friend. Anyway, back to buys, back to buys, back to buys. May not be too many buys though for Optic Gaming due to the fact that they don't have many rounds to play with. This must be a success. This must be a success. Shazam, will he be Shazam?
Shazam or Shazammed? Is he delivering or is he receiving? Does he have the space? The storage? Look at this aggression from Luminosity. They don't get either kill, and Shazam peaked. Maybe they would have lost the 3rd man. You're backing away.
That was a cool aggression. I'm not sure like where the flash went, if there was a flash, but
There was.
I like the aggression there. It's something that Astralis do very effectively, but maybe the flash missed. I'm not sure if it was a bad one or not.
Oh, nice.
That's how it's supposed to land.
3 men left. Pop flash. Config manages to avoid it. A short burst for Showtime. And Config's happy to charge in. There's one player as far away, obscured by trains, and Gade will take his place. Is the communication there, though? That's not the man. Seems so. Well, the Yell is just generally surrounded anyway. Creeping up the ladder. Here's the bomb beep beep.
Bomb has been planted.
Is he going to try to walk down the ladder and just walk away? Patient shot there. Repositions, not exposed, but could be knifed perhaps. Cajun B is at the rear. Yell is very aware. However, once again, he is too close to the wall, and he will die.
Loads of money to buy. Not going to be much of a problem for Luminosity. Won't be too upset about this.
Okay, so there's a chance if Optic can string this string around together. What do we have here? Some initial grenades. See pressure coming down towards Ali. Very forward players here from Luminosity, which you like to see. But 2 towards the inner area as well as B. The B halls are occupied, and the double drop down will come. Thence. Oh my god, that was not supposed to happen.
That's what you get for switching.
Oh my god. That was a disaster. A true disaster.
Surely it should be easier to warbang if people repeatedly do that at a certain time. I don't know, worth looking into, but seems that Luminosity are going to be losing a few rounds for a while, at the very least. Yell really wants to hold on to his AWP. There are 2 players left, so this could be dangerous for Optic. They can't go hunting too much at the moment until the intentions are clear of Luminosity.
If he and Showtime both survive, they can buy next round. So getting these kills is actually a really big deal. A really big deal. If they can get just one at least.
Let's see who this angle favors.
Ooh, the crouch.
I have to say, I really love how if you're paying attention to how Config was moving around the yard previously, just generally how Config is moving when he's feeling free. He's looking really, really good at the moment. Like his movement around sites, the way that his crosshair placement is as well, in the way that he uses crouch peaks also when he's trying to clear certain specific angles, it's been pretty phenomenal actually.
14-7. And they do manage to buy around what they have. Neck is on the UMP. Nobody close Pop Dog. Only one towards the B bomb site who might be in for a nasty surprise. Perhaps. No. There will be a focus on ladder room first. Down they go once again. This time Luminosity not challenging anymore. Neckers though needs to be careful. Doesn't have perfect range, but he might clean up for his teammates. Could have been 2, but it was 1, and it's unfavourable for Luminosity, losing Cello and Neckers. Yell dancing around the site now. Nice fast shot onto Config. One more. The bomb planter is still around. He must know that. There's PKL towards Ivy, but he can't get the kill. Yell and Showtime 2 versus 3. But it's another round which is not going to work out for them. Wow.
That was that hinged on saying a hairpin.
I was going to say too, because if they kill Gade, then the Pop Dog guy actually will peek out. And if the Pop Dog guy peeks out, Yell gets to kill him. And so it's like all rest on that one kill that they couldn't get. The dominoes, man. The dominoes everywhere.
That's one crazy pizza pie.
Did you say pizza pie?
Yeah.
Or piece of pie?
Pizza pie.
Pizza pie?
Yeah.
Is that a play on piece of pie?
It's just something Italians say.
What kind of Italians do you know?
I guess you have some FACEIT Italians.
Yeah, proper Italians.
Yeah,
I can't imagine them saying pizza pie.
I think it's a stereotypical way to say pizza pie, or just pizza.
Pizza pie is a stereotypical way of saying pizza pie.
It's a pizza pie. It's a pie pizza.
Yeah, I see.
It is a pizza pie.
Wait, but isn't that more so how an Italian would say a piece of pie?
No.
Yeah, pizza pie. For example, there you go.
There you go.
Hold on, guys.
Stereotypical.
You're not
Hold on,
saying-
guys. Hold on, guys.
Okay. Lawrence is blowing our minds. Oh my god. Speaking of
Wait,
minds,
he knows the guy's connector. Touch the bomb!
get on it.
Because it could be like lemon meringue pie.
Oh my days! He got taken out of the air, bro.
Wow.
Oh man, oh god, that was savage.
It's a 4K from Cello. Everybody focused on connector, nobody watching the flank. How was nobody watching the flank?
Oh, that's so nasty. Oh, that's disgusting. Clay pigeon shooting.
Why was nobody watching the flank, man?
Oh my god, that was ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
That is demoralizing for the Optic.
Yeah, it reminded me again of like why I was so happy when he first joined the team with Neckers. Oh my god. My god! Not religious, but still. So, Optic in a really, really bad spot after that. Up against match points. Luminosity looking like they could just win after the confidence that surely must have given the team watching Cello just absolutely murder his opponents. Okay, Cajun beat looking to be the first man out there. You can see, oh, nice tap from Config as they will try and have a three-pronged attack into the A site. It is definitely a possibility. They have all the positioning to do so. Luminosity not moving a muscle after that kill onto Nekis from Config though. Still awaiting the response.
Oh, how did this happen? I would have never guessed they could win this round. All the control in the world, the opening kill, Ivy control, everything.
Got to win the 1v1s though, and the 1v1s will be won by Luminosity with a stellar performance on Train. A great T side, followed up by some pretty phenomenal clutches and individual work from the Brazilian side. Love to see that.
What happened in those last 2 rounds for Optic?
They must have been rattled after that one kill at least.
Yeah, they must have been tilted off the face of the planet, maybe arguing. No, you were supposed to be watching the flank. No, you. I don't know, man. That second last round was crazy. It was a 2 versus 4, wasn't it? I'm sure we'll see it in a second, but absolute madness on Train, but maybe it was inevitable anyway. A solid start for Luminosity on Train and a very bumpy finish for Optic Gaming.
Man, Cello was super on in this match. So on. But I guess we're about to see it soon enough. The clips. Here it is. Yeah, basically a 2v4.
It's a 3 versus 5.
Oh
It's a 3v5. 3v5 and nobody's watching a flank.
Oh god, it's so sick. That's so sick. Ah, oh my god. Showtime actually beat him on the ADR by a significant amount. So
Holy crap, Stanislaw had 5 kills.
yeah.
Wow.
Not a good game for him. Not a good game for Optic. Difficult time for them, but it's time for our next set of matches, which is going to be United versus NRG. Inferno and Mirage. So again, NRG, they're 8-0, right?
Yeah.
Right now. They're 8-0, and you would expect a W. They've been playing very well, very smartly, and they've got the great talent on their team as well. That is coming up after the break. So we'll go to a quick break and then chat a bit more before the start of those 2 matches. We'll see you back here soon.